Class 12. Today I am going to teach you chapter 4 Human Settlements from the book India People and Economy. Human settlement means cluster of dwellings of any type or size where people live. So what is the meaning of cluster? Meaning of cluster is group, and meaning of dwellings meaning where people live. Then we can say that where group of people live, that is called human settlements. Clear? So there we can classify settlements broadly into two categories. Number one, small and sparsely spaced settlements. Small and sparsely spaced. This kind of settlement especially we can find in the rural or village region. Clear? And another category is the large and closely spaced settlements. This kind of settlements means some urban or town settlements, large and closely spaced. Clear? So there are a difference between rural settlements and urban settlements. Some difference are rural settlements, they engage mainly in the primary activity. Primary activity means mining, then fishing, then agricultural activity, and in the urban region they specially engaged in the secondary or tertiary activities, means manufacturing, they work in manufacturing industries, then in transport sectors and other sectors also, basically the non-agricultural sectors. Clear? And from the rural region or from the from the village region, they provide us or they provide foods and raw materials to urban region, and from urban region or urban center, urban settlements, they provide goods and services, not only in the urban region, also for the rural region. And the way of life is very simple in the village. Way of life is very simple and straight, but the way of life is very much complicated and as well as very fast in the urban region. And some another difference are like the population density is very low in the rural region and population density is very high in the urban region. Similarly, in the rural region the pollution is very less and pollution is very huge or large in the urban region. These are some difference between rural and urban settlements. This is very much important for your board exam. Clear? So there are lots of factors which are responsible for growing different types of settlements. Those factors are: number one, physical factors, second one, cultural and ethnic factors, and third one is security factors. Physical factors means climate, topography, and water, soil. These are the main physical factors which can be determine the which kind of settlements will be grow in that region. And some cultural and ethnic factors are like social structure, according to caste, religion, people settle in different place. And the last is the security factors. On the basis of security factors also settlements can be classified or settlements grew up, like due to defense against thefts and robberies, settlements can be varied. Okay. So these are some influencing factors for growing different types of settlements, and this is especially this class for the introduction class. Next day we will discuss in detail about rural settlements and different types of rural settlements. Thank you.